Good morning students, welcome to the session on operating system. Okay, in our previous lecture we have started a topic called operations on process. In this lecture we have discussed about the process creation, and in today's lecture we are going to discuss about process termination. Okay, this is one more kind of operation that we could perform on your process. Okay, see here, what do you mean by process termination? A process terminates when it finishes executing its final statement and asks the operating system to delete it by using exit system call. See here, whenever we are successfully executing our processes, we will be completing it by executing the last statement or as final statement, I can say. After the execution of that particular statement, we will terminate our process. We will terminate our process in order to not have any ambiguity. Ambiguity means confusion, I can say. Why? Because see here, when we are executing the system processes, when we are executing the application processes, we will be having number of processes that has to be executed by your process. If we are not terminating the process that has been executed, then it will be occupying some space on your CPU, or a CPU will be taking care of those particular processes. So you need to terminate those processes in order to give the CPU to some other process. So your process will ask your operating system to delete it, to terminate it by using exit system call. Why? Because it will say that I have completely executed my part. Now I want to terminate myself, and I will be using what? Exit system calls, so that I will come out from my CPU. At that point, the process may return a status value, typically an integer, that is successfully I have executed, or else due to some reasons I am terminating my process to its parent process. If it is having a child and parent relation, in a previous lecture we have seen how we are having the parent and child relationship between the processes. See here, if init is a parent process, then these two will become child processes, then this will become child of this will become child of this. Like that we will be having parent and child relation. In order to terminate this, they are saying that at a particular instant, at a particular point, it will be returning to its parent process that I have done with my process, I have done with my instructions. It will be returning some integer value. It will be saying some signal, it will be sending some signal that your child process has been successfully executed. And in order to execute the process, we will be giving some resources to it. Resources like main memory and hard disk memory and some input output devices. All the things will be assigned to your process. When it is terminating successfully, when it is removed from your process successfully, then all those resources will become free, so that those resources will be occupied by some other processes in order to execute your statements. Okay, see here, that is what we have written here. All the resources of the process, including physical and virtual memory, open files, input output buffers, are deleted or else deallocated by the operating system. Why they are deallocating? See here, when we are completing this process, then other process will enter into your CPU. So in order to execute those processes, we need the resource. When we are releasing them, when we are freeing them, when we are deleting or else deallocating from the previous process, then only we can assign them to the next processes. In order to do that, we will be freeing our resources, I can say, and we will be deallocating the resources that are assigned to your process. Termination can occur in other circumstances also, or else simply they are saying that on a successful completion of your process, we will be terminating the process, that we know, but in few of the cases we will be terminating the process by force. See here, a process can cause the termination of another process via an appropriate system call. See here, one process is executing, but some other process want to terminate the executing RS existing process that has been there in your system by using the appropriate system call. See here we have seen parent and child relation. Parent may terminate its child process. Parent may terminate its child process. Why? Because maybe your child process will not be having any statement to execute, then we will be removing them. Okay, usually we will be having two cases like this. Usually such a system call can be invoked only by the parent of the process that is to be terminated. Okay, only your parent process will be having the authority to terminate your child process. Okay, or else if you are having some authentications to terminate all the process, it will be leading us an confusion state, or else some other process may get terminated by other processes. Okay, otherwise users could arbitrarily kill each other's jobs. Okay, if it is not this, then they can change or else they can kill any processes that they are saying. Okay, and the third thing that we are going to discuss is why we are terminating the processes. See here, the child has exceeded its usage of some resources that has been allocated. Means we will be giving some resources to our processes in order to execute. If it is exceeding them, okay, utilization of those resources has been exceeded, then in order to check that by the parent process, it needs some mechanism. It should count the resources, it should count the number of times that has been used by your child process, then it will be aborting, then it will be terminating its child processes that they are saying. The task assigned to child is no longer required. Say suppose we have assigned some process, we have gave some task to our child process, but it is not required now, then we will be killing that particular child process. These are the two reasons. Okay, and the third reason is that the parent is executing and operating system does not allow a child to continue if its parent terminates. See here, directly we can't delete the parent process. I can say you need to terminate all the child processes, then only you can terminate the parent process. This you could observe in some of your systems. Say if you are having a folder, when you are trying to delete that particular folder, sometimes your system will ask that empty your folder, then only you can delete the folder. Means your folder is containing something, then you should go into the folder and you should delete them, then only you can delete the folders. In these variety of reasons, we will be terminating our processes. I can say we will be having lot of reasons in order to terminate our process. Okay, as we have seen that we will be terminating our process by executing exit system call. Everything is executed by your system calls only. Already we have discussed about the system calls and how it will be useful and what are the types of system calls that we have seen, and we will be seeing them in detail in our upcoming lectures. Hope it is clear why we have discussed the process termination. These are the major operations that we can perform on the process creation and process termination. Okay, do remember that every successful process must be terminated somewhere. Okay, even if it is a not successful process, then it need to be ended. Okay, why? Because see, if you are having the looping statements within your process which is not having any end over there, then also we need to abort those particular processes. I can say we need to successfully terminate few processes so that we will be having some space for the new processes. Okay, why? Because every process will occupy some buffers, memories, physical memory, virtual memory. It will be occupying some resources. Everything will be taken by your processes. I can say. I hope it is clear to you people, and we will discuss new topic in our next lecture. That's it for now. If you are having any doubts, just let me know by your comments, and that's it for now. Thank you.